well this morning. I want to continue to, I once again thank you for your continued support of Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Like I said yesterday, we're over 2,000. I think we're about 2,020, maybe something like that now. And that's very, very good. We need more support. Please, as ever, we would like you to help us by subscribing. First thing first, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, hit the notification button, give us a thumbs up. Please help us spread the word about our broadcasts. This is a bit impromptu. Thank you very much. Brilliant. As soon as you come in, the thumbs up. Odua today, thank you very much. Welcome on board. As soon as we come, as soon as you come on board, as soon as you're on the broadcast, first thing you must do is like you wipe your feet before going to your house. Thumbs up. Same thing. So when you come in, give us a thumbs up. Help us spread the broadcast. Help us reach more and more people. Share it. Tell your malady Esheun. Good morning. Thank you so much to you. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Hit notification button. Finally, the thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, the more the broadcast reaches more people. So it's very important, and we thank you all. Again, once again, we thank you all. 3 people, 3 thumbs up. Fantastic. That's what we want. We want to mark the numbers of people that are coming in. So if we have 50 people who are coming in, we should have 50 thumbs up. That way it will reach more people. So that's what we're trying to go for, and we thank you all. Yes, 4 people now. Again, please, as you're coming in, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Very, very important. And we appreciate your support. We appreciate you being there with us and helping us reach more and more people. So please continue to share the broadcast. I know it's a bit of an impromptu, but thank you. 4 for 4. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you know where you're watching. You're on the platform where we speak truth to power, Citizen AY. Thank you very, very much. This morning, I want to go into a little bit of a detail about something. Have you noticed something? There are so many aspirants coming out from the south. They are falling over themselves. They are nothing more except for Sowore and maybe Moghalu. Except for Sowore and Moghalu, all of the others, if you notice, majority of them come from 2 parties, APC and PDP. Those aspirants, they are nothing more than unity beggars in a unity beggars convention. You hear me? Those people, those aspirants from APC and PDP are nothing but unity beggars in a unity beggars convention. They know that the cat is out of the bag. By the way, did you see yesterday a lot of people in Lagos Island were out protesting? They were saying no to 2023 elections. The people are suffering. The people on the ground are suffering. They are waking up, and that is great to see. We have been saying, we say no to elections, no to 2023 elections, because we knew, we could have seen, we saw this coming, that the people, the uprising will come from the people. The revolution will not be televised. It will not. The people will be the ones doing this. And more people who are suffering, people who are being starved of funds to survive, to eat 3 square meals a day, to provide health care, to provide, to ensure the kids are, the school money for the kids are paid, to ensure that they are living in, they have 24/7 electricity. Yesterday, just yesterday or the day before, a child, a woman took a relative's child, 4 children, took them into a container business to go and work that for her, and she went on a political meeting. She went to a political meeting. While she was there, I had this on Yomi Koiki's broadcast. While she was there, electric cable fell down onto the trailer, that it was stationary trailer that they used for selling things. And the kids in there, 4 of the 5 kids died. 4 of the 5 kids died. The other one is in the hospital in Oyo somewhere. And those unity beggars, and again I stress, I'm very, very clear. Sowore is not part of that. Sowore and Moghalu, because they are not in that system. I would, well, maybe I'm going to check. Let me say certainly Sowore Moghalu, but I'm not too sure yet. But I'll give him a benefit of doubt for now. But what I do know for sure is Sowore is for the people. But what I am saying, and I continue to reiterate it, is that Sowore will not get a fair crack at the presidency. Because if you look at the 2019 elections, if you remember the 2019 elections, when people came out to vote, you know what they did? They sent out thugs, they sent out the military and the police. They were shooting in the air. So people ran away. People ran away. INEC is not independent. I will say it again. INEC is not independent. The only thing that is independent is that word independent. Once you take away that word, all you have is the Fulani National Electoral Commission. That is it. It is a Fulani National Electoral Commission. And the Fulani National Electoral Commission has formed this Unity Beggars Convention. The Unity Beggars Convention is where both PDP and APC, they are the members of the Unity Beggars Convention. And in that convention, they are trying to confuse the people to make them believe in the fraud we call Nigeria, the fraudulent constitution. And that is why I am saying to us, don't fall for it. It is nothing more. All of these aspirants that you're seeing from APC and PDP, they are nothing more than unity beggars in a unity beggars convention. And they are to convince you that somehow that they are working for the people. Now, I gave you the example of the child, those 4 children that was buried yesterday. A cable, an electric cable, overhead cable, drops down onto a trailer where a woman is doing a business. And sadly, the woman left the kids manning those jobs while she went into a political meeting. On coming back, those kids that they were electrocuted to death. And you are telling me, good morning, the lack of Fashikwe. As you're coming in, please give us a thumbs up. Very, very important. We really need your support. Let's continue to build the platform. And we're so pleased that we're over 2,000 subscribers. Let's try and get to the next milestone. And with your support, we can achieve that. Please help us continue to build this platform. It's really, really important. We need it. We need to continue to build this platform because we need to reach Middle Belt. We need to hear from Middle Belt people on this platform, Biafrans, and of course, Oduduwa people. And all those people who the best way we can reach and communicate is via this platform where we speak the common colonial language. Let's be clear. We are speaking the common colonial language. And of course, we will put a bit of broken in it, pidgin English in it. We go mash them up small. Now get them like so, get them like so. Know what they say. When we yarn better English grammar small, we go mix them with some little pidgin here and there. Make our country people wait there for village. Make them hear what we say small. Now so we go do them for Citizen AY. But I wanted to just really make sure we understand the game they are playing. All of this is a game. None of those those presidential aspirants who are nothing but unity beggars at a unity beggars convention, they will not come and say anything about those kids who are killed because of the cable that dropped on their head. Because of the cable that dropped on their head. I'll answer that in a bit. So, and that is the fully annoying thing, seriously annoying situation that we find ourselves. That those people, those unity beggars, they will go out and promise the heaven and earth to the people, knowing they are not going to deliver. They cannot deliver because the power is not in their hands. The power is in the Fulani National Electoral Commission. If we allow 2023 elections to hold and make sure, and these people cement the plan to enslave us forever, the next 50 to 100 years, our generation, our future generation of Yorubas, Igbos, Middle Belters, and everything else in between, they will be enslaved to the Fulanis. That is what we must stop. We mustn't let that happen. And that is why we are saying, what, like they said in Lagos Island yesterday, they said no to 2023 elections in Lagos Island. I've got the video on Citizen AY. VDJ Dinky, good morning to you, my brother. As you're coming in, make sure you give us a thumbs up. It's really important. Help us spread the message. Help us reach more people. The more you spread the message, the more you give us a like, subscribe, hit notification button, give us a thumbs up. The more you do that, the more we can reach more people, because we have a very important message for our people. You and I, everybody watching me now, we have a role to play in this. Please, I want us to see ourselves as leaders. Those of you who are abroad, if you are in diaspora, you are a leader. If you are in diaspora, I want to see yourself as a leader. You know why? Amen. VDJ Dinky. Thank you. God bless you too. You know why? For every one of us who are in diaspora, we are sending money to no less than 2 to 10 people every week. No less than that. That means that we are financing the economy of that nation, because the government is stealing all the oil money. They steal it. They bank it themselves. They don't put it in the national coffers. 1, 2, the money, they use that money to fund Boko Haram. They buy AK-47 for Boko Haram. They give them weapons to use against Middle Beltans, Biafrans, and Oduduwa people daily. You see, yes, it's great to see that Lagos, that they are saying election, no election, it's a way forward. Exactly. We need to encourage that. We need to get behind that. And I will be doing something on Oduduwa TV radio about that soon. I've got 1 or 2 ideas that we'll do behind the scenes. If it works, we'll roll it out. But you'll see something about that soon about that. But what I wanted to, it was so encouraging to see the people rise up. They rose up. They said no en masse. They were working on Lagos, and they said the suffering is too much. No to 2022 elections, and the unity beggars will come. You can already see what is going on. The people are waking up every day, and they're waking up because of the work that the likes of Mayegun is doing, the likes of Yomi Koiki, the likes of Alagbade Thomas, the likes of Konsana Moyoba, the likes of Oduduwa TV radio, the likes of so many others, Erelu and others, many of us, and myself included. We are raising the level of awareness about the need for us to go for referendum. So the Unity Beggars Convention, they are in the meeting. They are thinking frantically, how are we going to stop the clamor for referendum? They are panicking. That is why I call it the Unity Beggars Convention. They are both in the Unity Beggars. They've all signed. They've all signed that. The APC and PDP aspirants have all signed that. Once we are in that meeting, whoever wins, we will support, because we want the gravy train of the fraudulent Nigeria, where you can take the nation's money. We want it to continue. That is why, that is their convention. It is the convention where they exclude the people they are going to oppress. That convention is excluding the people they are planning to oppress, because they don't want the people to know that the constitution, like we've said, is a fraud. They don't want to admit it to the people, because they know the minute they admit that, the game is over. They can no longer get freebie. 80% of the oil money has been looted, and the money goes straight into the pocket of the crooks in power. It goes into their foreign bank accounts. They are giving our oil away at knockdown prices. You all heard. UK has in the UK, there's one of the largest refineries in in the whole of UK. It's Exxon. I'll bring it. It's in Southampton. Now we're now beginning to understand that a lot of that oil that they loot is making its way down there for it to be refined, and then they bring it back inside, and we have to pay for something that is ours with money that we don't have because somebody has looted it. Can you see the madness? We are in a nation where we have 4 non-functioning refineries. We are resource endowed. We are the 6th largest oil producer in the entire world. But our people don't have oil. We can't, the refineries are not working. And the government keeps sucking away the money. We have no 24/7 electricity. We produce cocoa, but we cannot make, we're not able to make chocolate. Chocolate is big business. In Switzerland, chocolate is a huge part of the business or of the economy. But they don't make cocoa. They can't make it. We grow cocoa in our own land. Tell me why we should not be in the business of making chocolate. Are you hearing me? Tell me. Tell me. Instead, they will buy the cocoa. They will buy the cocoa from us at a cheap price, knockdown price, next to nothing. Our farmers will toil, they will sweat, they will make the cocoa. These people will tell them, please grow it, and they will buy it at knockdown price. When they finish the finished product, they come and send it back to us. We have to pay. We have to pay money for something that we grew. Just like the oil, just like the gas. In Europe now, the price of gas is very high. They are targeting, I'm telling you, they have signed a deal. Nigerian government have signed a deal to get a pipeline from Ondo State through the West African coast to Spain with our oil and with our gas. Now the EU have got a problem because of the war in Ukraine. Russia has stopped selling them gas because they want the money, they want to be paid in ruble. Russia has said, we're not doing anymore. We want to be paid in ruble. We are not going to do your business. We're not part of your business. We're not of your business model. You are oppressing us. You are trying to use NATO to, so they are having a war. So guess where they're going to get the surplus? Where they're going to plug that gap with our own oil money. And yet again, gas money. And yet again, that gas will go out and the money will not come into the national coffers. Now, I'm giving you this particular information because you need to understand why we have to go. We have to go. We got to break up that contraption. They've signed the deal. They've signed on the paper. Along the West Coast, I will come back and I will show you a video. There is a write-up, and I might even have a video where they've talked about this. From the West Coast, along the coast, the West African coast, up until Morocco, they're going to get the pipeline to go to Spain to supply Europe with our own gas. And we, the people who owns that gas, the Ondo State people, the people of the West, Southwest, they will not see a penny of that money. Now, do you see why we have to break away from contraction Nigeria? Do you understand that? Do you understand what that means? It means that if we do not break away, they will make sure that we are enslaved. We are never able to speak. And like I told you, the 68 exclusive items gives them the right to commandeer, to control our resources in our own land and not give us a penny of it. Keep us impoverished. The money does not go into the national coffers. We will not have infrastructure. We will continue to be living in darkness. We will continue to be suffering. We will continue to not have good roads, no hospital, no bridges, no schools, no safety, no security. That is what one Nigeria means, oh. Those of you Southerners speaking about one Nigeria. But this is what the Unity Beggars Convention, they won't tell you this, oh. The Unity Beggars Convention, the presidential aspirants in APC and PDP, I see them as the Unity Beggars Convention. You will notice they are in meetings. The two of them are in meetings because they've signed a deal that whoever they make the president has to do the bidding that they agreed. They are going to do the bidding of the Fulani National Electoral Commission because INEC is not independent. Let us not kid ourselves. And that is why I keep saying, I've said this to Sowore, that I do not, as much as I support him and I like his policies, the thing is he will not be in a fair fight. Sowore will not get a fair fight because the National Electoral Commission is a Fulani one, pure and simple. The president is appointing. Why should the president be appointing the Fulani president? Be appointing Mahmoud Yakubu? He's a Fulani man. Ourselves, and then you say, "Well, what election are you having?" It's a fix. It's a fix. This is a fix. And I hope we all realize that. So I'm trying to bring this to our attention, to wake up. These are the reasons why we are going for referendum now. We need us to go into our, again, I said it yesterday, I'm going to say it again today. In every community now, to enable us to have a referendum, we have to stop the Fulani terrorists from chasing us out of our own community. 4 million Southerners are in IDP camps right now. Do you hear me? Let me say that again. 4 million Middle Beltans and Southerners are in IDP camps. That means to say the Fulanis have chased them out of their own land. You get me? They've chased the indigenous people out of their own land. And the plan is to take that land over. Now, for us to carry out a referendum, we need those people to be back in their communities. That means we need vigilantes across the Middle Belt, the Southwest, the Southeast, to protect our land, to defend ourselves, to flush out the Fulani terrorists from the forest. They are not bandits. They are not bandits. You know, they are trying to play a game. You know, when you watch a film before, in the olden days, let me just give you an example of this. In the olden days, how many of you know about Cowboys and Indians? We used to watch it. I used to watch Cowboys and Indians. But the thing is, you didn't understand what that really meant. Oh, you just see cowboys shooting at Indians. But do you know that the cowboys were shooting at the Indians to take the Indian land? You didn't know that. You didn't know. I didn't know until I understood what it means. The cowboys came using their cows. Oh, we're going to build a ranch to take Indian land, which resulted in what you now have as United States. That is the story. Oh. Guess what is happening to us? Guess what is happening to us? The Fulanis using their cows. They're going to feed the cows. And sadly, some of our southern leaders are they are bringing in the cows that they don't, to take and allowing the Fulanis to take our land. But it's still the same principle. Now, the Fulanis now are using the cows as an excuse to graze, destroy our crop, take our land. Cowboy and Indian, the same technique, no difference. Do you see that? Do you see the connection? Do you see? And they are getting support. The fact that the weapons, yes, we all watch the movies. They're like, thank you. We all watch them, but that is what is playing out. That is what is playing out. Cowboys and Indians. We used to watch it. Bonanza. People used to watch Bonanza. You know, Michael Landon, something, and Long Green. We used to say the names, but we didn't understand what they were doing. When they played that game, when they played the video, we just thought we were watching a film. They were trying to make sure that we subconsciously accepted that the cowboys were doing the right thing. They are just being cowboys. The same thing with what they say bandits. When they say bandits, oh, they're just being bandits. Oh, they're not really harmful. It's a lie. They are terrorists. Do you get it? Do you get that now? Do you see the connection? Cowboys and Indians, Fulani herders and their cows against we, the local people. So the Cowboys and Indians, the Cowboys are what? The Fulanis. The Indians are what? Us in our land. They are trying to take it. Do you get that? Are you guys, do you understand that now? That is what is playing out. Oh. So when we talk about really going for referendum, defend ourselves in our land, that's what we mean. So I say that because I want now to link that to why we must have vigilante groups. So we need to really understand what has been done here. And they have been taught by those who came to colonize us. Yeah, we must live with them. Can you? Exactly. What they mean is that we have to accept that they're going to kill us and we just have to keep praying. Please, ladies and gentlemen, as you're coming in, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to Citizen AY. And of course, give us a thumbs up. Hit the notification button. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. We have a drive now. We have to raise the level of awareness. We can see now by what is happening in Lagos. What is happening in Lagos is now proof that the awareness is getting, it's really conscientizing, it's spreading. But we cannot relent. We need to go further. And each and every one of us, I again stated, every diasporan, you are a leader. You are a leader, 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 you are you, and you watching me, you are a leader, and you are a leader, and I now want you to take that position. Let me sing it again in case you didn't get them. You are a leader, 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 hey, you are a leader, hey, you are a leader, hey, you are a leader, you are a leader. That is what you need to know.